So today I have a collective thrift haul. I was at a few thrift shops in different places and did not actually film me thrifting in there. One of them being Goodwill, I think an antique store. I got something off of Whatnot, and I had a gift sent to me that I want to share with y'all as well. Wait till you see that. It is some amazing things, and I honestly can't believe that a subscriber gifted these to me. They're just so beautiful. But anyway, yeah, I hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know that we did. We ate way too much food and had a very nice time. So today's video is just going to be really laid back and, like I said, just a collective thrift haul. I am in the process of finishing up. I probably already have 2 weeks worth of footage for Thriftmas filmed and like what I call rough edited. So I'm excited about that. That will start on December 1st. But let's get into the thrift haul because I know that that's what most of you are here for. Sorry, that's my oven going in the background. Okay, so I've had these pieces right here for quite a while, and I think the price tag just came off of this one. It was stuck to the bag. So this little thing here, I think, I'm not sure if this was used as like a Christmas ornament or what exactly it was, but it is just this little hen. It's a bell. There's another chicken right there, but I'm trying to get it where y'all can see both sides. It's like this little bell. Listen to it. Isn't that precious, y'all? This was from Goodwill. It was $3.69, and I think this was just a trip that the girls and I made to a little local Goodwill one day. But I love that, and it just fits my style and my little country aesthetic so much. I think it is beautiful. So yeah, it's got like a little ribbon on it here. I guess like somebody was maybe using it on their tree as an ornament. I'm not really sure where I'm gonna put it, but if I have it styled before I post this video, I'll be sure and include a clip of that. I just thought that that was super sweet. And then another piece from Goodwill was actually this little, I don't know if this is a hen or a rooster, but it's this piece right here. It's like a straw chicken, and it's made out of, it almost looks like corn husk or something. I don't know. I just really thought that this was a unique piece. This right here almost looks like cork or something. I'm not really sure. Maybe y'all can help me out. But, and then you've got just this. I love the colors. So I think that the colors of this are just a very neutral, perfect color that will fit in anywhere that I want to style it. And I think the price tag fell off of this by the time I got up to the counter because it just didn't want to stick to this stuff, is why it doesn't have a price tag on it. Like I said, it was also from Goodwill, and I think I paid like $2 or $3 for it. I'm not really sure, but just look how adorable that is. That's going to fit in somewhere. I could even add like a little ribbon or something around this one's neck and add it straight into my decor for Christmas. I just think that that is so beautiful. And then I was super excited when I came across these pieces right here. I already have like 3 or 4 of these, and it is just these Corelle, I think it's the daisy pattern dishes, and I have been on the hunt for these since I found the other ones that I have for so long. So I only found 3 of these at Goodwill on this day, and they were the $2.39 a piece. But I went ahead and got them because they're hard for me to find unless I find them at an antique store. So like I said, they were each the $2.39. There's the last one, and you can kind of see the Corelle sticker right there. Super excited about these because we use these a ton. Like, I guess just because they're smaller, I'm not really sure, but we grab for these more than even my other ones. So I'm gonna always be on the lookout for those because we love those that much. Okay, I got some stuff in a bag. Let me get it out real quick. So I got some more stuff here from Goodwill. So I'll go ahead and show y'all this piece right here that I got at Goodwill. And I am loving this also. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this. Maybe on my kitchen table or my island. This was $3.69. And it is just this Lazy Susan. But it is old looking. It almost looks like maybe it's from the 60s or the 70s. And I really just like the wood color on this. I'll try to put it here on my hand and just show y'all how it turns. And I thought that I might also be able to use this as a fun way to do like some close-up shots of my hauls. I thought that might be fun. So I don't know, maybe I'll play around with it and do that in this video with a couple of items at the end here. But yeah, it's just got, if you look really closely, it's got like this number underneath this bolt. So I'm not really sure what that means or anything, but I just really, really loved the look of the wood color on this. So grabbed that. And then also from Goodwill, on the same day that I purchased that, I found these things right here. Now, I think when I was in Goodwill on this day, there was a lady there and we were looking at these, and she said, I think that TV dinners used to come on those. And I said, oh, wow, that's interesting. But it is this whole stack here of these little, like, off-white looking little just platters. Let me take one out. Now, if TV dinners came in these, like, they really took care of their TV dinners, because that's a pretty sturdy little thing. Right here on the bottom, I was going to try to read to y'all. Let me throw my glasses on real quick. So on the bottom, it just says high heat. And it says, it's got like a number 332, and it just says Plastics Incorporated. So I'm not really sure what all that means. It very well could make sense that it could have been from TV dinners, because there's like a whole stack of them. There was another whole stack, but I left them. But the reason that I got these is to give to my older daughters. Of course, I need to wash them and scrub them and all the things, for their kids to like have snacks on, or anything like that, that you really didn't have to have like a big meal put on. I mean, which their kids, they could have their whole meal put on this. So I just thought these would be great for them, instead of going through like a bunch of paper plates, or, you know, because they both use like a lot of Corelle, and I think Carrie uses a lot of Pioneer Woman. So anyway, so they didn't have to go through those dishes. Maybe having a stack of these would help them, you know, with the big dishes and stuff. So because this whole stack was only $2.69, I thought that was a pretty good deal on these. And like I said, I'll probably like split it up between both of them, or if one of them don't want it, give all of these to the other one. I don't know, but for that price, you really can't buy paper plates for that price. So I grabbed that stack of those. And then at this same Goodwill, I grabbed this stack of little measuring scoops. These were only $1.69, and I'm not really sure. Let me try to throw these glasses on. They almost look like Tupperware brand to me, but I don't see a Tupperware stamp or anything on the bottom. Let me take and look at another one. And I think it is missing one of the little scoops, but I am just kind of obsessed with measuring spoons and cups, and I buy them all the time for the kids to play with, either in the sand or in the bathtub, you know, because they're all really little, so they like doing stuff like that. But you can see it's missing one, looks like here. So I'll probably give these to the kids to play with, or I will wash these up, clean these up really good, and I will use them in a couple of my canisters come springtime, because I really do believe that they have that pretty little spring color. And I thought that this one might even be a cute little scoop for me to use in my coffee, because it's got like the perfect amount here. So I don't know. For $1.69, they spoke to my heart, so I grabbed them. So either myself or the kids will enjoy them very much. Okay, and this next find, y'all, is I think the last thing that I got at this Goodwill on this day, and they just brought these out. So I was like shocked that they brought these out, because they are so stinking cute, and I've never ever seen any this size. So y'all will have to let me know if you have. But they had two of these wooden little, looks like little side tables or TV trays in the perfect color wood for only $3.69 a piece. Can y'all even believe that? Like, look at this. So you just pull it up like this, and this little piece just pulls out just like a TV tray. It has this little lip part right here, and it just pulls out, and it just latches in there. Well, I'm trying to do it kind of in an awkward position, but it just latches in there like that. And these are the cutest. I will definitely show y'all these beside a chair, but they are just, they're small. And I'm like, are these made for kids? Like, they're so tiny. I have never seen a TV tray this size. So I have a regular TV tray that we use sometimes if we need like an extra spot for somebody to sit and eat, or somebody's sick or things like that. So I'm going to put this beside that TV tray just to show y'all the differences in the sizes. And like I said, they had two, so I did pick up both of them. At first, I only picked up one, and then I was like, no, those are too cute, so I'm going to grab both of them. And if I don't want both of them, maybe one of my girls will. But they work just fine. Like, both of them work, and they're in perfect condition, as you can see there. And I just love them that much. I think that they were a great deal, like for $3.69. And I've already like propped these up at the ends of my couch to use, like if we had a bunch of company over or something, just for like drinks or anything like that. The only thing is that they are shorter than your normal TV tray. So that's why I'm not really sure what if these are just like really old TV trays. And that was their first try, and they just didn't get it right because they're so small. And then they started making bigger and taller TV trays or something. But I absolutely love those. And just different little things like that make my heart so happy. I think those are an amazing find. Okay, so this next find I bought off of Whatnot. And I bought this weeks before I received this subscriber gift. If I would have got those before I purchased this or saw this, there's no way I would have bought this off of Whatnot. Y'all are just gonna die when y'all see what she sent me. But anyway, this is the purchase that I got off of Whatnot. It is just another little old looking butter pat. I love the scalloped edges on these and everything about it. I just love, like, look how old it looks here on the back. Absolutely in love with that. I can't remember how much I paid for this because it's been weeks ago, but I'm going to add that to one of my butter pat stacks, and I'm so stinking excited. Okay, now I had a sweet subscriber reach out to me and ask me if she could send me these next items. And most of the time I will say no. You know, I don't want anybody to have to pay postage or anything like that. I never want anybody to feel like they have to send me something. And she was so kind to say, you know, I know you love these and you're trying to find them, and I would really like to send them to you. And I said, okay, we'll do it. And so she sent me this next gift, and I love it. She sent me this beautiful card right here. Her name is Mary. I'm not going to give her last name or read what was in her card, but it was beautiful. Thank you very much, Mary. I love everything that you sent. This was the first thing that she sent, was just this beautiful little Homer Laughlin little oval, I guess, plate, a saucer. I don't know, what do you call these when they're little like this? But I have a collection of these. I have a whole stack of these. I don't know if y'all can see them back there, but they're back there on that new little brown box that I got. So I will definitely be adding this to that collection and using that. And then, are y'all ready for this? I just do not know if y'all are ready for this. But when she emailed me, she asked me if she could send me some butter pats. She had been doing some cleaning, and she had some butter pats that she was sending to me and to a couple of other people. And I am beyond blessed. Like, to think that y'all even think of me when you're going through your stuff like that, it just warms my heart like so much. And I'm so thankful for y'all. So she sent me a whole stack, y'all, of butter pats. She packed them so beautifully. She did not ask for anything in return other than for me to just enjoy them. And I am, again, just very thankful and appreciative. So thank you again, Mary, very much. And let me just show y'all very quickly what these beautiful butter pats look like. Let's see. First of all, can we just look at this stack of butter pats? Look at this. Do y'all know how hard it is for me to find butter pats in my area? They're almost non-existent. That's why I've been buying them off Whatnot. And so I was I was like a kid at Christmas opening these. So here's the first two that I'll share with y'all. They're absolutely stunning. I mean, beautiful. Does not even describe them well enough for me. Like, look at this one right here. I love that. There is nothing on the back, but there is like some crazing, especially on this one. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think I want that one right there on the top. And then she sent me this whole stack of these butter pats right here that have this beautiful design on here that matches my kitchen like to a T. I love this. So these all look the same, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and they're just beautiful, y'all. I just could not even believe it. And And I am in love with those. So those were a gift, and for the 15th time, love them very much. So, all right, let me see. So that was a gift. Okay, so I have a couple more things. I'm just trying to make sure. Okay, so I have a couple more things that I picked up at an antique store that I was not filming in. I'll show y'all those. And then I have something that my dad gave me that I want to share with y'all. He's been cleaning out a lot of his stuff here lately, giving me a lot of stuff. So he knows that I've been like redoing some stuff around my house, so he wanted to gift me those. And I gladly took them because they're beautiful. But let me show y'all what I got at the antique store real quick first. So the first thing that I picked up, my goodness, they take the tags off of this, but I think this was $12. And it is this brass hen right here. And I love her so much. Look how beautiful. She's little, and I think I'm going to put her, so a long time ago, probably several years ago, I had another subscriber gift me a big brass hen, and I still love it, and I have it styled on a shelf, I think in our guest bathroom right now. So I might put this little baby one with that one, or just in that same room, and just put it on a different shelf or something. I don't know, but I love that. Oh, and I was going to show y'all what the bottom of it looked like. So on the bottom of this, it has a Walmart sticker. Let me throw my glasses on real quick so I can make sure I'm telling y'all the right thing. Yes, it says Walmart made in Taiwan. So I thought that was fun. And whoops, it fell over. Okay, and the last thing that I grabbed at the antique store on this day, and man, they take the price tags off. Maybe I can find my receipt and put it on the screen for y'all what I paid for these. But I found this doorstop. So I found this cast iron rooster doorstop. And I'm in love with this because we use a doorstop on our master bedroom door. Now, since our remodel, we don't have the problem of our doors like trying to close on their own. Our old ones used to be so unlevel that they would try to close on their own and all of that. These don't really do that, except for our master bedroom one tries to do it just a little bit. So I do still keep like a plastic one that you would get at the Dollar Tree or something under there, just like a wood. I mean, it's worked. But so when I come across this, I was like, okay, so if we're decorating everything else, why not decorate with this beautiful cast iron doorstop for my master bedroom? It'll make my heart happy to see this rather than that ugly little brown plastic one. So I absolutely grabbed this on that day because I don't know that I've ever seen a doorstop look like this. Have y'all? It's very heavy, so don't let it fool you. It is very, very heavy. I'm like having a hard time holding it up with one hand. But yeah, just this simple door stopper that I thought was gorgeous. So I am so in love with those two pieces. I'm a little obsessed with my chickens and my roosters, as we all know. Okay, so let me grab these pieces here real quick that my dad gave me. So the reason I'm showing y'all these is because it might give you an idea. So I think that I've mentioned before, I don't know if I have or not. We all know that my dad retired from the railroad, but he also invested in and flipped houses for a long time. So he has a lot of stuff that he would pull out of these homes that he would flip, and then he rented them out. Well, he just has a lot of stuff stashed from those days. And this is, I think, one of those things that he pulled out, and he asked me if I wanted it because he knew I was redoing some bathrooms and different things like that. And I said, yes, absolutely. So it is actually two. There's another bag that has this same set in there, towel holders. So it is these beautiful, like, look at this, y'all. It's these beautiful little brass towel holder sets here. Like I said, this is one. There's another one exactly like it in another bag. So my guess is you would hang it on the wall like this. And these are the rods that were in them. So let me put it together and show y'all. Like this, right here. Again, there it is up close. So I told him, yes, I would take them, but I don't have room for these in either one of the bathrooms that we have to use them as a towel rack. But I said, what I do need in my guest bathroom is something to hold toilet paper. So I took down the wooden toilet paper holder that I thrifted and used in there for years when we had our house remodeled. And so my thoughts were, is even though this was originally a towel holder, that I could use this as a toilet paper holder. And all I will have to do is, you know, get my roll of toilet paper and measure and just cut this, you know, down as far as I need, you know, to make it a toilet paper holder. So think outside of the towel rack, and could you make a toilet paper holder out of it? Yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for. That's why I haven't replaced that toilet paper holder in there, is because I've just been wanting something different, unique, and brass. And so when he gifted me these, I was like, yes, please. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the other one, but I also thought that these made adorable looking candle holders. So if you put it on the wall like this, I would think that you could fit a candle down in there, and this could be a candle holder. Or it could also be just a towel hook. Like you could use this part as, you know, just to hook your towel over. So yes, its intended purpose was to be a towel rack, but you could make a toilet paper holder out of it, a candle holder out of it, a single towel rack out of it if you're limited for wall space in a bathroom like I am. So yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all just so that it would kind of give you some ideas if you're kind of in the same position that I am. Just always think of things outside of the box. You can always get creative with different things. Most people would have told him, no, I don't have room for that. But let your little brains go to work and think of what else you could do with it. So yes, that is everything that I've been picking up lately, and just not filming the thrifting footage part of it. My little collective thrift haul. I love everything that I got. I got some amazing finds, and I got some beautiful gifts from people that I appreciate so much. I can't wait to get all of this stuff styled and in place. Also, I did want to mention that I am doing Thriftmas this year. I've had several questions about, am I doing Thriftmas? Yes, I am doing Thriftmas. So I have to be very strategic with my Thriftmas videos, because it does take, you know, like some planning. I do film ahead, so I film in November, a lot of it. I do film some in December, but I try to get the blunt of my filming done in November, so that all I have left to do is some editing and some styling and different things like that. But would y'all like to see, so I did think about throwing in a couple of, and I wanted to ask y'all's opinion, a couple of like day in the life of a thrifting channel, or just a day in the life of a thrifter. Would y'all like to see anything like that? Kind of like the behind the scenes of what I do, just on a day that I'm not thrifting or filming a thrift haul. I don't know, y'all tell me. I have a couple of slots left on my calendar that I'm trying to fill in with something that's a little bit different, but also something that y'all would click on and want to see. So I would just like your input on that. So y'all let me know down below, or give me any video ideas that you would like for me to try to film or put together for y'all that could be helpful and engaging and all the things. Like, I just need your help. But anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me today. We hope that y'all have a beautiful and blessed weekend. We love y'all, and I'll see you on December 1st with my very first Thriftmas video.